Hello, Doxy. Looks like we may be the only
Hello.
ones here. PJ said she might be late, so I don't know
Okay.
why I keep missing the time.
Yeah, that's why I asked you if we were live. Because I'm like,
Oh, I was like, no, we're not live. Hold on. And then I was like, holy crap, we're late. There we
I
go.
wish I'd done a little bit more looking into the 9/11. Just sort of revising it, going over and refreshing my memory because I got the architect wrong last time. I
Oh,
was sure
yeah.
it was an American architect.
Well,
I
he's
don't know.
American
Do you remember
Japanese.
that? Yeah. Do you remember that movie, The Towering Inferno? Years and years ago. It was like in the 70s or something. I don't know.
The name
It was
sounds
called The
familiar.
Towering Inferno. Yeah, and I think I got the architect for that mixed up with the other architect. Because I remember when they were building it. But the same it was a very similar thing. It was the opening night and they all got trapped on, they all got trapped on the the top level of the skyscraper and they got trapped. And it was a very similar thing. Well, they were trapped up in a high building anyway.
Well, looks like it's just you
Nobody
and me.
loves us. Yeah, we got deserted. Maybe nobody likes us anymore.
Maybe somebody interesting. Do you remember? Did PJ said you have to do that on the YouTube side?
Do what?
The hold on a second. I don't know. Are you on the YouTube side?
I'm on the. Oh, I've got the YouTube side up on my on my tablet.
I wonder if you could do it.
What do you want me to do?
It's in the comment or the back chat.
Oh. Oh. Okay. What do you? I don't actually know what you're supposed to do.
I think you go down to where you make a comment.
Yeah.
And then you type that in and see what pops up.
Okay. I don't think it works because it just comes up like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine
I
does.
don't know. It'll come up. It comes up in the chat, so that's not going to work. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it. We'll have to ask her. Do a tutorial.
Well, that's weird. I had a whole bunch of views on my other video. Maybe nobody wants to talk about 9/11.
Yeah, I'm wondering that.
Is other people live tonight?
Hang on, let me have a look. I think a lot of people are. Yeah, there's a few people, but nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Do.
Yeah, I'm surprised Brittany and them ain't in here. She may be working or something. Today's Friday, right?
Oh, yeah, it's not. Well, it's Saturday for me. It's 1 o'clock Saturday here. Yeah, my boy just got picked up.
Oh, early out. Oh, never mind.
Just like an hour ago. Yeah. I had to get him organised. I've done a whole week without eating bread. A whole week. I think probably longer than that now. I feel so much better too. Like my stomach feels better. We've been deserted. Yeah, I reckon.
Was it something somebody said?
Maybe. Oh well. I know Far went in under, I think it was your last live, and put some dates in there too, like for a case.
Yeah, I didn't know if that
But
was the one that we did on before we left the other night, or if that was a new one. I couldn't
I
remember the
don't think
dates.
it was. Hang on, let me have a look. It was Robbie Joe Coulter, 4 a.m. New Year's Day, 1989. Body found 8:30 p.m. 3rd of January. Hang on, I'll take a screenshot of that. And then we can look at that. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I just wonder if sometimes when I go out and go into a different app, like if like you can still hear me on StreamYard, because sometimes it used to cut out. I don't know whether it still does.
Yeah, sometimes when I
We've
listen
been
back,
blacklisted. We're blacklisted. We're shadow banned. Because we're so bad. We're so damn bad.
But I guess we got. I guess the old. Remember? Well, I don't know if you had it over there, but back in the old days, they had the It's called a party line on the phones where everybody
Oh
shared the same.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we must have. We
yeah, it
must
was
have
before
gotten.
my time, but
Yeah, it was before my time,
got
but
me in the party line.
I think there might
I
have been a
remember
little party line going on.
a friend of mine in school was like that. He lived on like that. His whole family lived on like this little road, and I would call him, and I would get like someone else in his family, and then they were like, I don't know, for some reason, and he was like, "Oh no, it's a party line." Like you'd call, and you'd get like some random house in their street. Like I don't know, and they would like I don't know how they would transfer it over or how party lines worked, but I always thought it was a bit weird that they had one phone number for like their whole family.
You know
He lived
this.
on an egg farm. Yeah.
Hey, I should. Oh crap! I wonder if I find the time. Maybe I should go and find the time that. Let's see. Uh, well, this just shows me that that old party line must have been going.
Do the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find it. The time.
Oh, the comment time, or
Yeah,
do an event chat.
yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Because it almost seems like there was maybe a party line going on.
Yeah, just to see like if someone like raged out or like?
Mm-hmm. Because nobody's here.
Hey, we can entertain ourselves. I don't really care.
Oh, I don't care. 9:15
I did
p.m.
message.
So do I? Okay, so I got to figure this out. So I have to use. I probably have to use her time since she sent it. Let's see. Yeah. So I'd have to use her as the. Okay, I'm just thinking out loud here. All right.
Her timeline, her timing.
Yeah, because she's
Yeah, because she's an hour
she's the one
ahead of
that
you,
sent
eh?
it.
Right?
Yeah. So 9:50. It'd be 10:15 her time. So.
My back was so
Yeah.
sore last night.
Our trees are almost all turned now, the colors. And this is
Yeah.
crazy because our trees don't normally start turning until the end of October. Well, they start turning like end of September, first part of October, but they don't actually fully turn until the end of October. And ours is almost all turned.
Yeah, we've stopped using our heater and everything. Like, we're having some really, really mild nights, like, yeah, like we're not using any heating or anything anymore. We've had some really warm days. So, like, yeah, the seasons, like, like, oh, weird, eh? Very, like,
Yeah,
they change a lot quicker or something.
I think they're messing with our weather.
Yeah, we've had these big, like, westerly winds and stuff coming from Australia. And I got out there and put all my, like, I washed all my feather, like, blanket, my feather, what, I don't know what you call them, comforters or whatever they're called.
Comforters,
And,
yeah.
yeah, we call them duvets, I don't know. And,
Yeah,
like,
debate.
got them out there on the line and, like, yeah, they're all, like, clean and fluffed up and so nice and clean. I was like, oh, look at that.
Let's see.
I normally throw them in the clothes dryer, but I've still got a clothes dryer in the back of my car. It's been there since last It's been there since last
Oh, that
winter.
one that
I
you
still
were.
haven't got it out. Yeah, it's still
You
in my
still have
car,
it.
like, because nobody will help me. Yeah. I've got one I've got to
Oh,
pull out and throw away, and I've got the new one in the back of my car. It's worn all the carpet down in the back of my car because every time I go over a speed bump, the whole dryer like jumps. So the speed bump has worn all the carpet away in the back of my car because it's still sitting in there. I'm like,
and
oh my God, I'm
and
so
Paul can't.
useless. So I
And
didn't
Paul, of
use it
course,
last
won't
winter
help
at
you.
all. Huh?
I said,
What's
and
that?
Paul, of course, won't help you get it out.
No, and Stan, like, Stan is like pulling teeth. Stan doesn't even want to get off his computer to do anything.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah, so
gosh.
I basically went all last winter without a clothes dryer, and I just have to use the rack inside in front of my heat pump.
Oh my gosh. PJ's gonna laugh her A off. Where is PJ? PJ, you gotta get in here. You're gonna laugh.
I can't wait to see this.
Did you?
I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in.
Okay, okay.
Huh?
So, PJ, you gotta
Okay.
hurry. Okay, let's see.
That looks like a lot of messy lines. It's like looks like anger.
Well, remember the ascendant describes the person that. So in this case, it's her, and it describes her, and it's at the 21st degree, and that's Sagittarius, and
Ah, crazy.
it's in the sign of Taurus, and that's a woman.
Yep.
And and it's got Uranus sitting in there. So Uranus means somebody that's crazy.
Where's the crazy one?
Her. So it's saying
Oh.
that, but she did it on Uranus also represents social media, and that's what she did on social media at the 27th degree, which is Gemini, which means a message.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know how
It's so crazy.
It just amazes me what astrology can do here. Okay,
I
so
know.
then the perpetrator in this case is 21 degrees of Scorpio. Scorpio means anything hidden or anything that's like not above board, which that is
Yeah.
true. That is
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
Now the 21st degree is Sagittarius. So this means that this might mean like bigger than what we think, because Sagittarius is also bigger, or expansion, because it represents Jupiter. So Pluto rules this sign, the perpetrator's sign in this case, and it's in his fourth house of home. Oh, that's interesting. Home. Very interesting.
Like from home?
No, he was at his home at the time.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
Oh, PJ's
Yeah.
here.
Hello.
Hey,
PJ's
PJ.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, PJ.
Hi.
Hey.
Guess what we're doing?
I don't know.
I'll
Go
put
look
it in the back chat for you.
Yeah, this is describing something. Did you hear any of it
She's
yet?
doing an event chart.
I'll wait till you figure out what this is, what Doxy tells you. Hello, anybody that's listening, you can come on in if you're here.
There you go, PJ.
You're not gonna believe this shit, man.
We just started reading it. We'll go over it again. It's quite funny.
Okay, so in this chart, this is talking about the person that sent it at the 21st degree, which is Sagittarius. Wonder who that could be. And in the sign of Taurus, which is a female. Another
Oh, Jesus.
But Uranus sits there, meaning crazy, like went on a crazy rampage. But it's also represents social media. It also represents social media, and it's at the 27th degree. So you put a comment in social media
on a crazy rampage.
On a crazy rampage to a friend. It can also be to a friend. So this is kind of telling. So the perpetrator in this case, the person that received it, is in Scorpio, meaning hidden or under the radar, or somebody that's trying to hide. At the 21st degree, which again is Sagittarius, and that could be that there's more than one. It could be that there's more to it than what we know, that's very true. The ruler of the perpetrator is Pluto, which is also could be pervert. But it sits in his fourth house of home. So at the time that this was received, this person was at home. Now, that's kind of telling in itself.
Yeah.
Hey, Brittany.
I see there's some airy stuff in there.
Yeah. Oh, Brittany, this is a chart of someone that made we're just trying to they put a message in a chat. So we're just kind of going over this just to see how accurate it is. We're just kind of testing it. So far, it's pretty accurate. No, it is.
Are you just hitting that?
Very accurate, matter of fact. Okay, so
you went on a rampage this afternoon.
Yeah, and so it's in fourth house in Aquarius. Again, Aquarius is something that's movable or near water. somewhere high up, a blue house.
Blue house.
Interesting. Where is Uranus again? Oh, Uranus also means to move a lot, and it's at the 27th degree, which could be like a mobile home.
Yeah.
And it sits in your house, or your first house. Interesting.
My first house?
Yeah, but that would also mean but it would mean the perpetrator or the person that received the message's 7th house of partnerships or secret enemies.
Oh, God.
Oh, interesting. And it's in the 10th
this
house.
stuff's crazy.
So it's in your 10th house. So this person's going to be exposed here pretty soon, if it isn't already. Because it's in your 10th house. Your 10th house is reputation. So his ruler is sitting in your 10th house of reputation. So the co-ruler of him is Mars and sits in your 2nd house in the sign of Gemini. So you've had discussions with this person before.
Bad discussions?
Hold on. Hold on. Gotta look something up real fast. Okay. No, it's usually been lighthearted or about, it's conjunct Jupiter. Where's Jupiter ruled in here? Jupiter rules the 8th house. Oh, so it could be like conspiracy theories, could be religion. It's definitely, the 8th house rules sex too.
What?
But it also could be like behind the, it could also be just behind the scenes, because the 8th house is behind the scenes or hidden. But Jupiter is conjunct his second co-ruler in your 2nd house. So yes, you've talked to him before. Okay, his 3rd house.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, was that one of the things that you've talked about?
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe.
no. Brittany said conspiracy theories in the.
Oh. Yeah, this could be conspiracy theories. This could be religion. It could be philosophy. I'm just trying to think. Oh, higher education. Let's see. Your 3rd house sits in your 3rd house. So you were on your phone at the 22nd degree, which is to kill or be killed. You're going to kill him.
I don't even know how many. I mean,
not physically, not really, but
yeah.
With words.
I think I did today.
Yeah, this was definitely. 3rd house, his 3rd house starts in Capricorn. What's the degree here? 8. Ooh, 8 degrees rules Scorpio. So again, it's hidden. So his name's hidden, and it's an older name. It's an older name, but Capricorn means death.
Yep, that's me. I'm just like The Walking Dead.
So is this gonna stop? Is that what that means, basically?
Hold on, let me see something
Death.
here.
Yeah, can that mean the
And
end of,
his
like,
third,
death?
his third house ruler sits in his fifth house of fun and games. Imagine that. And it sits in your 11th house of social media. So his communication of why this is happening is in your 11th house of social media, in his fifth house of fun and games.
It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye.
Okay.
So
The
your
thing
fun.
is, though, like
I'm gonna go.
Sagittarius, like Sagittarius people think this kind of stuff is funny. Like it's not that we get
Funny.
angry. It's like amusement, I
Right.
guess. And it sounds really sick or whatever, but like I don't know how to describe it in like the sense. It's funny.
I think it's amusing.
It's amusing,
Yeah,
and it's
but it's
because
also yeah.
it
It's
gets people
amusing.
going, and then it makes people think at the same time.
Yeah.
So, and then you can come back with, "Why are you mad at me?
What would
I
you be
didn't
mad
do
for?
anything."
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
guess it's
put
a little bit manipulating at the same time, but it's because
no on their part it is.
yeah. But we like to play back
Yeah.
to
So
kind of show that we're not easy to fool,
Stupid?
I guess.
Yeah.
so your ruler is Venus, his is Mars. Oh, Venus and Mars. So your ruler is Venus, his ruler is Mars. It's square, which means you butt heads all the time.
Hmm.
Imagine
Brittany.
that.
Brittany's like, what the hell? We went off track a little bit, Brittany, because we were waiting for people to come
We
in,
were
so we
waiting to
thought
see
we'll
if
just do a
anybody would come in.
Does
random
Brittany know what
chat.
we're talking about?
Aquarius.
Why?
We're a little bit off topic.
Hold on, I'm gonna check something.
Dude. I see some definite
Is there any? I wish you could see like any charts like jealousy or something like that.
yeah, it's his is it's Scorpio is all jealousy, and that's his ruler, and it's
Jealousy?
there's a
Damn, you don't say.
So Pluto.
So is Doxy proud of me tonight?
Yeah. I was cracking up.
I was like, Doxy's gonna kill me.
No way.
At first, I thought Sway was gonna be so mad, so mad.
Oh no, it was either you or it was going to be her. Let's see. So there is a Yod in this chart. And Palace, let me look at something because I think Palace is all about patterns. Asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. In different signs and houses affects your creative intelligence, strategy, and healing arts. And it's in a Yod. Okay. So it's in a Yod with, let's see. Where'd it go? Palace. Where the heck did it go? I just had it.
My cat has decided he likes my side of the bed now, so he's kind of like pushed me off to the side. Haven't you, bed
Palace
hog?
is in Scorpio, and it's in Mars. Uh-oh. And the
Bed
MC.
hog.
Oh,
It sounds
shit.
like it's bad.
Well, Mars is all about arguments, injury, aggression, and that's him. That's him. Mars rules him. And Palace is all about strategy, and it's in this sign of Scorpio, meaning underhanded shit, and jealousy. And it's conjunct your MC, which is your reputation. So let me see. Oh, Palace is in his first house. So it's his strategy. Let me see. Is there a Mars? Okay, Mars, Gemini, Sagittarius. Ooh. So it's in the eighth house of or hit. It's in your eighth house. So the release is going to be in your eighth house of like stuff that you hide. Like, so his strategy, he's strategizing right now, which we know. In his fourth house of home, because MC is his home. So his turf. And it's in his eighth house of hidden stuff too. In the sign of Mercury. So he's going to come back with some zingers.
But said person doesn't know anything about me.
Apparently.
Except for what people think they know about me.
Well, I don't think it's going to be, it's not, hold on, let me go look before I say anything.
I'm trying to talk in now.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be.
So she really?
See, a yod is a yod means that there's this energy to do something and do it fast. So, and it sits in his first house, his fourth house, and his eighth house. And it'll be released in his second house. So on his time, in his way. It sits in your seventh house of partnerships. Your 10th house of
What's seventh house?
Partnerships. Secret enemies.
So this person's my secret enemy? They're not really my friend?
Doesn't look like it. This is not this says nothing of friendliness on this part. This yod here. And it's your MC, which is your reputation. And it sits in your second house of what your self-worth. This just could be that he's gonna hit up your phone. This could just mean he's gonna hit up your phone too. So
oh, well, that's not surprising. It's not going off tonight, but it's not surprising. Stop being too vocal. I'm sorry.
Let's see. I'm just trying
I've had
to
that
see.
problem all day today that I'm just like, everything's just going out my mouth. The week has been pretty good. 3-day weekend. Yeah, I got Monday off.
Three-day weekend? Oh, you got Labor weekend, right?
Yeah.
I know, because I get all the American sales come through, like in my emails and stuff, saying it's Labor weekend. Because I buy quite a bit of like American stuff, but I like to get it when it's on sale because the postage is so high. So like, you know, it kind of makes up for the postage if I can get like 20% off it or whatever. I buy my vape concentrates and stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna change this up for a minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and do something real fast.
Yes.
Today's 30th. We'll look at something here.
It's the 30th.
And then Tuesday work from home. Oh, so you get a 4-day weekend. Oh, well, not a 4-day weekend, but you don't have to go back till Wednesday. That's pretty good.
I want to work from home.
Yeah. I know, same. I'd be quite happy working from home.
Well, I think if I worked from home, I wouldn't leave my house. So.
Yeah, I know. That's the other problem.
I think working outside of the home gets me out of the house. What's Sway doing?
Guys. I'm just looking at something real fast.
Are you looking at my FarQ grounded me today.
What? She grounded you?
She grounded me from the internet.
Why? Oh, what? Did you get in trouble? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's causing too much trouble out there.
PJ's on a roll. Watch out for Hurricane PJ. Here she comes.
Yeah, it's been like, I don't know. I gotta calm down. It's been off the internet too, so it's not just an internet thing, I guess.
Okay, so do you guys want to go to the 9/11 chart?
Yeah, we may as well, huh? Better give all the peeps some content. some not content, something. I don't know. Yeah.
She did. She brought it. She said, I left you alone for 10 minutes. And see what you do.
Oh, that might, never mind. That might be Doxy because you had 2 things on open, didn't you?
Yeah, but they're under the same account. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works, actually. No, I've only got one open, one account.
Okay. There's only one.
Yeah, okay. I'm on StreamYard on the other one, so I should only. It's the and if it's the same account, it only like it only. Yeah. But you can open the same account on multiple devices, so like I can run the same account through my phone and through my tablet at the same time.
We started to kind of go over this chart the other day. with the 9/11 chart. But what I find very, very interesting is this chart says nothing about the towers being hit. And this is 8:46 a.m. September 11th, 2021, New York, New York. So this, by all accounts, is the exact time, date, and place. Oh, and I just looked at my phone right now. It's 8:46 p.m. right now. Weird. So how is it that something so big and something that's been broadcast over and over and over not have the towers be hit? So
they were 15 minutes apart.
Huh?
They were 15 minutes apart.
What was 15 minutes apart? The towers being hit?
Yeah.
Was they only 15 minutes apart?
Yeah, it was only 15 minutes. No, it was like 8:46 and 9:03.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So the perpetrator in this chart is Aries, 14 degrees. So Aries is somebody, of course, that's anger, that's injury. At 14 degrees, that's money. So I'm not sure. Like, I don't understand that. So Mars is the ruler of the perpetrator, and it sits in the third house of the chart at 1 degree of Capricorn. So the only thing I can think of is if it's sitting in the third house of the chart, because third house can represent a window or windows. And it's Mars, meaning to hit or to cause injury at 1 degree, again, is to hit or cause injury in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is people of darker skin. But that doesn't make sense to me. Oh, well, I guess stone or brick. But windows ain't made of stone or brick.
So
there was a lot of concrete. It might mean concrete. Does it mean?
Yeah, in the third house, though. I wonder if that's... Well, I guess an airplane is transportation, but the towers isn't transportation. And it sits in the third house of the towers. And the third house represents like elementary school, your elementary age time period, your cousins, your sisters, your brothers, aunts, your uncles, any kind of communications, any kind of traveling, short distance travel, your name, the internet, any kind of doesn't make sense to me. A neighbor. Oh, I guess it could be neighbors. So the enemy is the neighbor of the Twin Towers. So the perpetrator sitting in the third house would be enemy, a neighbor of. That doesn't make sense to me.
It's always Aries. Or Capricorn, Brittany.
So then the co-ruler of the perpetrator is Venus, because it's ruled by Taurus, and that sits in the 10th house of Leo. And Leo rules government. Or the ruler of the sun is in Virgo. Virgo rules like Italy or Greece. And those aren't any of the countries that they said was with that. It doesn't make sense. This has nothing to do with the towers being hit, or what we have been told about the towers being hit. So the fourth house of ending is at 16 degrees, which is Cancer, which would be our home country, but it's in the sign of Capricorn. The only thing I could think of there is the government. So it's our own government. Ruler is Saturn, and Saturn sits in the ninth house of foreign countries in the sign of Gemini. And Gemini rules Italy again. What the? Let me type in 9/11 in Italy, because what is going on with this? Why is Italy showing up?
Oh, hi, Fa.
Hi, FarQ.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Italy.
I think I woke her up.
Oh. It's okay. We're just having a quiet one today.
Yeah, my family club's not here today.
Well, I guess Gemini also could be twin, but that still doesn't make sense. There's nothing in there that says towers.
It's odd, eh?
But I don't think that
Brittany
our
says,
governor was behind it. I think it was they didn't catch it, and they did train them on the plane. Well, they took lessons in Florida, the airplanes,
Right.
pilot lessons.
But they were all, supposedly, they were all from Muslim countries, right?
Yeah, they were, and
Yeah,
that's
and
why Who's What's it got? No, that was before that. Was that before that?
yeah,
When
they
did
were trained in Florida.
when did Saddam get hung? Because I
Oh, that
think
was
of like
after. That was after.
that was
That
after
was after. Yeah.
9/11, right?
Yep.
So, huh? I don't
Yeah,
know.
see, this is not making sense to me, because Scorpio in this chart is in the second house of the tower, meaning the money, the flow of money to the towers, or what the tower owns. That Scorpio is represented by, I mean, Muslims are represented by Scorpio and Pluto, and it sits in the second house of the towers.
so I stumped. They might have taken some flight lessons at a small airport here near me. Yeah, Brittany,
That part makes sense, PJ, with the whole thing of them not catching. Yeah, I forget they had some thing in the with the flights or something like that. It didn't come up, or they missed. I don't know.
Let's try putting in the second time
903.
that the towers were hit, because I'm really curious as to why this first
Isn't it
chart.
903?
Yeah, I think it was 903. Like I said, this is just crazy to me. There is nothing in there. Even the ascendant doesn't make sense. Why are they taught? Why is it bringing up the architect? I don't even. Is he even still alive? Was he even alive at the when this happened?
I've never heard anything about the architect.
Because that's not the date that they were built. Okay, what time did you say it was?
9:03.
9:03.
It was exactly 18 minutes. There's two of them that built the Twin Towers. David Childs and Daniel Libeskind.
Well, the one that it's picking up in the chart is the Japanese American. So whichever that one is.
That was Daniel.
Wonder if you.
Hold on. I don't even think he was Japanese. I don't think any of them were Japanese.
He doesn't look Japanese. Supposedly, he's a Japanese American.
Neither of them do. They both look white. They just look old.
This doesn't have anything to do with the towers being hit. This is exactly the same, just a few degrees moved. Of course, it's only 18 minutes apart, but holy crap. Let me see. See something here. See, it only moves the ascendant sign from 3 degrees, which puts it at 17 degrees, which is Leo. And Leo is government, it's gambling, it's Italy, France. Could be a man, but it's in the sign of Libra again. That could be an architect, could be a lawyer, it could be political. Well, we know it could be political. But that doesn't describe towers. Now, this one does have Mercury sitting on the ascendant sign. Mercury could be twins. But again, there's nothing indicating towers here. And it's on the 12th house, mean hidden. So what in this chart?
Could the chart not be, could the event not be able to be picked up on a chart?
Yeah, I mean, there's maybe they don't want us to know. Maybe the chart's saying that you're not going to read this because it's.
Well, it was like an event that really wasn't supposed to happen, anyways. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't a natural disaster or anything. I don't know how I'm trying to say. Like, it wasn't like a thing that was supposed to happen.
This is crazy to me. So Venus and Mars.
Oh, getting anxiety.
There's not even a 22 degrees of anything in this chart, which you would think with 3,000 people dying that there would have been at least something at 22 degrees. There is a grand trine and a T-square. Well, actually, there's two grand trine. Oh, there is a kite formation. What is it with all these kites? Neptune in the 4th house. So at ground zero, where the towers were, Neptune sits there, but Uranus sits there too, and that's airplanes. So why would Neptune be there? Hold on. Neptune rules the sixth house. The sixth house of the chart, which is every day. Neptune sits there. The ruler is Jupiter. But Uranus sits there in Uranus. Uranus represents explosions. So this is explosions at the bottom or ground zero of the towers. And that's what a lot of people said that they heard was detonation at the bottom of the towers instead of explosions at the top. Controlled demolition. That's exactly what that means. Okay, guys. So this explains why there's nothing about the plane actually hitting the towers. Neptune sits there in the fourth house of ground zero, meaning lies or fake. So we got a problem here. So according to this, planes did not hit those towers. Interesting. How the hell could how could they have faked planes hitting that though? Oh, I know what they're saying. The chart's saying it's saying that it wasn't brought down by planes. The end of matters is the fourth house cusp, which is at 16 degrees, which is Cancer. Cancer is your home country in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is government or death or destruction. Well, it's buildings also. So the fall of a building. And the ruler is Saturn. Saturn sits in the ninth house of the chart, which is foreign countries. So the destruction of the building by a foreign country. And the sign of Gemini. Gemini is in the 12th house of this chart. So it means it was hidden. Gemini is workers. So, wait a minute. This is the first one. No, I was looking at the wrong chart. That was the first one. This is the second chart. So it's at 20 degrees. Fourth house is the end of matters. It's at 20 degrees. 20 degrees represents Scorpio. So Scorpio is Muslims. Capricorn government. Muslim government. Eighth house is death. In the sign of Mercury or Gemini. Gemini means more than two or more than one. But it's also workers. In the 12th house. So there was workers from a foreign country, Muslim. But this is on the backside of the towers at 9:03 a.m. So in the sign of the ruler of the ascendant, and again is at the 18th degree of Virgo, which is workers. Again, workers. Where Capricorn could be basement, though. So this could be the basement of the towers that control demolition, explosions. Well, I know planes hit it, but I don't know that they actually caused the towers to fall, though. Because if we look, this doesn't really say a plane hit it, though. Which doesn't make sense because we saw the planes hit it. And I don't think you could fake that.
Yeah, I don't think that was fake. We saw the planes take down the towers. So.
But did the plane actually, okay, we saw them hit the towers, but was the planes enough to actually bring the towers down? Like, could there actually have been the controlled demolition at the bottom?
No, because it didn't fall from the bottom. If you watch it happen.
Did it pancake? Let me see something.
Because you don't see anything coming from the bottom half of the towers. I think people want to believe.
I suppose oh my goodness. Controlled demolition. So did the towers fall from the top or bottom?
Oh my god. Hey Rowdy, sorry I've been muted all this time. I've been talking to myself.
I was wondering where you went.
Hi Rowdy.
What a dick.
Hi Rowdy.
I was like, why is people talking over me? Hey Rowdy. I did say hello, Rowdy. I was muted. What is the conspiracy theory that people are running with? Like, what do they say the conspiracy is? That they
fell from the bottom. That
yeah,
the planes didn't really take them down.
Yeah, see, but it's so weird because the chart is not saying that they were hit, that the towers was hit by a plane.
Scientifically, that wouldn't have been possible.
No, this one, the chart saying it was a control. It was explosions at the bottom, at ground zero. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So it says no, the World Trade Center. Though the World Trade Center's twin towers did not fall from the bottom. Collapse sequence: the first fragments of the North Tower's outer walls hit the ground 11 seconds after the collapse began, while parts of the South Tower hit the ground after 9 seconds. Lower core collapse: the lower portion of both towers' core remained standing for about up to 25 seconds after the initial collapse before they collapsed. South Tower collapse: the South Tower collapsed 56 minutes after Flight 175 hit it, and its faster collapse was likely due to its impact speed.
Yeah, this was weird. Because the second chart explains more than the first. Because the first was all about the architect, which I don't understand.
I didn't realize they were built so long ago.
Again,
Like they were so old. I thought they were reasonably new, but no. They're
I
built in
oh
the
guess they,
no, this was
60s.
what, in the
I guess
70s, I
they
think.
tested this collapse sequence or whatever.
So the 10th house of reputation is at 20 degrees, which is Scorpio. So again, Muslim in the sign of Cancer, but for this chart, Cancer would be home country. So unless um, the Scorpio means, well, it's hidden, it's stuff that's under, like, not above board. But the
Oh,
moon that rules it sits in the 9th house of foreign countries.
there's a physics video on it too.
Well, I remember them saying the jet fuel like made all the metal like overheat and bend or something. It was all the fuel that melted the metal, and that's why it came down. But I don't know if that.
Well, they supposedly they say jet fuel can't bend, doesn't burn hot enough to. Supposedly, I don't know. I don't know. This chart's all screwed up for me. Like, I don't understand why there's nothing in here about actual airplanes hitting towers. And why is there nothing in here about the death of all those people? Because the 8th house of death is in Taurus, and Taurus is money. 8th house, 15 degrees, which is Gemini. The ruler of the 8th house of death is again Venus, sits at the 18th degree, which is Virgo. That's like health, military, pets, daily activities, and Venus is money, women, your neck, your ears, your throat, your nose. So I don't understand what 8th house of death has to do with any of that. Now the money maybe, but that doesn't cause death. But is that the I don't understand. This doesn't make sense to me. And it's in the sign of Leo, and the ruler of Leo is Sun, and it sits in the 11th house. What the hell does that have to do with the freaking Twin Towers? And so if we go our government, well, the authority would be represented by the 10th house, because again, that's a Scorpio, 20 degrees, which is Scorpio, in the sign of Cancer. This has a Yod in it too. It's the MC with Uranus and Chiron, the wounded healer, of course. So Chiron, Uranus. So this Yod sits in the 3rd house with the Chiron, wounded healer, with and also Uranus. Again, that's the explosions, I mean, it could be airplane, but what the hell would an airplane? That doesn't make sense.
An airplane's gonna end up exploding on impact because you got an engine, gas, and all that.
Yeah, but it's
So it's gonna, when something explodes and it hits something, it's gonna make that explode. It's a chemical
yeah.
reaction.
The problem of that is the ruler of Uranus in this chart. Okay, Uranus sits in the 4th house, and that could be an airplane hitting the towers. It could be, but it's in the sign of Aquarius again, and the ruler of Aquarius, which sits in the 4th house, but the co-ruler is Saturn, and Saturn sits in the 8th conjunct the 9th. The airplane didn't go to a foreign country. I wonder if this is like Jim's chart. You know how Jim's was all messed up, flipped around? Maybe we're not supposed to know about it. So, okay, let's just say this Uranus is the
Hold on, where'd Doxy go?
airplane. Oh, hold on.
Why does she always do that? She always leaves me up here. And we're talking about a conspiracy theory, and I don't do conspiracy. Doxy leaves me down up here. Yes, Doxy, I'm yelling at you.
I'll drop the link.
Yes, oh, I thought you meant you wanted the link to the video from the History Channel that I was watching. So I sent you that.
Oh. There, I dropped the link.
As I'm sitting there watching the towers like smoking from the top. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, they're smoking from the top. Doxy's like, send me the link. So I sent the link. Jeez. You have to be a little more specific with me. I can't brain.
There she is.
Yeah, and the airplane pieces are probably on the ground where everything else is burning up. That would be common sense.
Yeah, I just don't understand. See, if we use the first chart at the 846 one, it puts Uranus in the 5th house, and the 5th house is anything you do for fun. So why the hell? I mean,
Jim's in chat.
Yeah, I saw. Hi, Jim. Thanks for coming in. I don't think that it recognizes this as an event happening.
Well, the Twin Towers is almost like multiple events, really, if you think about it, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot, you know, a lot of different moving parts.
You would think though, with a chart like this, that the perpetrator, you would think that Scorpio would be sitting there because they were Muslims, and you would.
Hold on,
think,
but there was multiple perpetrators, so like multiple, a lot.
Yeah, but they were.
There must
all
have been
Muslim.
someone. Yeah, but there was someone who gave the orders, or you know, someone that directed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This chart is both. Well, the first chart doesn't say anything at all about Muslim, anything hitting anything. That first chart, I have no idea why it's even picking up the architect and all that shit. Like, that confuses the hell out of me. The second one is the 903 one, and it does put the Uranus in the 4th house. which it could represent airplanes. But again, it's the co-ruler is sitting in the 9th house, or the 8th house conjunct the 9th, and the planes did not go to a foreign country.
Well, no, they probably came from Florida. Well, no, the planes weren't from a foreign country anyways because they hijacked planes that were in America.
Right. So there's no reason, there shouldn't be any reason a co-ruler of airplane would go into the 8th conjunct the 9th, which is foreign countries, because those planes were American.
Are they built in America?
Yeah. Well, Boeing probably.
Yeah.
You
could try doing the Pentagon.
Yeah, we can try that one.
And see if it's any clearer, like if you get a similar reading, if it's messed up like that. Do you want me to Google it?
Yeah, let me get it. Yeah, because this is really starting to tick me off. Because it almost does go down the route of the conspiracies. And we know that, I don't know. Okay, Pentagon.
9:37 a.m. It'd be Washington time, I'd imagine. Flight 77 crashed into the west side of the Pentagon.
At what time?
Killed 100. 9:37 a.m. Washington, I'd say.
The Pentagon? Washington? Okay. I couldn't remember if it was Virginia.
I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it? I don't know. It was Flight 77. 184 people died in the Pentagon.
Is the Pentagon in Washington? I thought it was in Virginia for some reason. Pentagon. Of course it pulls up freaking TripAdvisor. I'm not taking a trip. It's in Virginia. Okay. Arlington County, Virginia. Okay. Arlington. There we go. All right, let's see what this has. Oh, son of a bitch. Here we go. This one explains a little more.
Another kite.
Okay.
Oh,
I haven't looked that far yet. I just saw the ascendant degree, and I was like, "Yep, that's what we're looking for here." So that makes better sense. But why those other two? I have no freaking clue. Oh yeah, I'll go down Conspiracy Road.
Yeah, it's worth having a look at, to see if it's, if it's even worth looking into,
Okay, so this one for the Pentagon does have 22 degrees at the ascendant sign to kill or be killed, but it's also in the sign of Libra. So that's politics again. The ruler of the ascendant sign, again, sits in the 10th house. So that's reputation. And it's in the sign of Leo, which is government. So that does make sense. At 18 degrees is Virgo, and that's military complex, and Virgo represents military. So this makes sense. This one does make sense. Now, why the other ones, I don't know, but this one does make sense. So then the co-ruler of the Pentagon is Scorpio. So that is Muslims. Now that does not make sense. This is supposed to be the Pentagon. Oh, that could be undercover. That could be all the stuff that's hidden. And the Pentagon is secret crap, so that could be that. The ruler is Pluto and in the second house of the Pentagon. So they are secret. And in the sign of Pisces, or the degree of Pisces, which again is secret. The co-ruler is Mars. Mars sits in the third house. Again, what the hell does the third... Why does... So the perpetrator in this case is at Aries at 22 degrees, which is to kill or be killed. So Aries is must be the... Well, that could be a missile, but see, there would go again. That would be a conspiracy theory because it was a plane that supposedly hit it. So we got the first part of it. It's describing the Pentagon, but now the perpetrator again is not... Oh, Lord. And it sits in the third house of the Pentagon's chart too, the ruler of the perpetrator. And Uranus sits in the fourth house at the end of matters, which is at 25 degrees. And 25 degrees represents, again, Aries of Capricorn. So the beginning of the government, that doesn't make sense. Head of the government. Now that makes sense. So the head of the government in the 8th house of death, in the sign of Gemini. Gemini sits in the 12th house of the Pentagon. So why would Neptune... Why would the 5th house of fun activities and stuff, why would it rule Uranus sitting in the 4th house? So this is almost saying that if we use Uranus as the planes, which Uranus does represent planes, but if we use this as planes in this case, it's represented by the 5th house of fun or gambling. And what part of the planes hitting the Pentagon is... Unless... unless they were taking a gamble, maybe? Like this was a gamble on...
If it would work.
If it... Yeah, like... And the co-ruler of Aquarius is, again, Saturn. And Saturn does sit in the 8th house of death. So the Pentagon's 8th house of death. So this could be represent a plane here in this instance. But again, why would... At the 22nd or 21st degree is Jupiter, Sagittarius. So that's a foreign plane. But we know, it could be a big plane. Big plane. And if you go from the degree before, because it is retrograde, it's the 22nd degree, which is to kill or be killed. So that could very well be the plane. But again, why does it rule the 5th house? What the hell could the 5th house have to do with frickin'? So was this not supposed to hit the towers? I mean, the Pentagon? Like, was this just by chance that it went there? Is that what it's meaning? Because a game of chance would be... Gambling.
Their target wasn't supposed to be the Pentagon. It was supposed to be just the Twin Towers.
And remember, there was one plane that didn't make it at all. It didn't.
Oh yeah.
They
That
took
was
the chance
one
and
that went down in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, right?
yeah.
We should do that one too and see what it says.
Yeah, well, that was taken over by passengers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to search for.
Put Shanksville. When I say Shanksville, it makes me think of a shank, shank in prison.
Shanksville?
I think that was what it was called.
Shanksville plane crash?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, Flight 93, hijackers, passengers. Yep.
Oh, here we go. Shanksville crash. Yep, Flight 93.
10:03 a.m. I want some ice cream. Thanks a lot, PJ. Now I want ice cream.
I haven't had ice cream in a while, and I want ice cream. I wanted to buy ice cream tonight.
Yes, I think.
But they said no.
Who said no? Your kids?
Yeah, they said no ice cream tonight, Mom.
Oh, you've been cut off?
It's time
Your supply's been cut
time
off.
to put those kids in timeout.
Yeah, it
is. Wasn't the plane that crashed in Shanksville the one that was heading to the White House? Or
one of them was, I thought.
Yeah.
Or they thought it was, or yeah, so.
Yeah, you ground them. You say, you're grounded. You can't tell me that I can't have ice cream.
I'm going to sneak ice cream tomorrow
No
night,
ice cream for you.
When my daughter goes to her grandmother's house, I'm having ice cream. That's my game plan. Most parents are like, oh yeah, I'm going to go out drinking and my kids are going to be gone. I'm going to have ice cream.
What's your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor is called Cape Cod Fudge.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, they make it actually.
That sounds nice.
It's pretty good.
Is it like a caramel fudge or a chocolate fudge?
Chocolate. They also have like a peanut butter one, like a peanut butter cup one that they make in Massachusetts. Is wicked good, and we can get it here.
Oh man, this is a double kite. Holy shit. Now this one's at 21st degree, so that could be the foreigners of Taurus. Now that has to be money. So what the hell does that? Well, wait a minute. That plane hit in a field, didn't it? Or a grassy area. So that could be a grassy area in this instance, I guess. So then the ruler is Venus. It sits in the 4th house of home. So yeah, so I guess Shanksville would be the home. Yeah, okay. At 19 degrees, again, is Libra. That could be a group of people. That could also be known enemies. That could be in the sign of Leo. Government? Leo. Why would... Why would the fourth house of home be in Leo for Pennsylvania? So the plane that hit that day, the ruler is sitting in their fourth house. So it did land, and it's right near Shanksville. But in Leo, what would Leo be? Government, I guess. Leo. Can somebody look up and see what was around that area where they hit, where they landed?
I did have a look at the photos. Really
Leo's
nothing, just like bush and
Leo could be a
hang
hill,
on.
but that doesn't.
Okay, farms, barns, hill.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
there
Leo
was a
is
hill.
a hill. Okay. So I guess it's on a hilly
I'm just looking
area.
at the images.
So the ruler. So the ruler of the home again sits in the freaking fifth house. What the hell would a fifth house? Why would there be anything in the fifth house of a freaking plane crash?
What's the fifth house again?
That's like anything you do for fun, your first child or children.
Okay.
It's gambling. It can be the government. I guess it can be politics. That's all that'd be the only thing I would think of is politics or. But
it's almost like they did it for fun though. Like,
yeah.
You know, it was like a.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like this is
It
what.
Well, the terrorists obviously were amused by doing stuff like this to Americans. Like, they didn't like us.
Yeah, they.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean.
But this is the sun, which rules the fourth house of Shanksville. So this is Shanksville. That's the ruler of Shanksville ending up in the fifth house. And they sure the hell didn't take over that plane for fun. Unless again, it's representing that they took it over as a gamble. You know, like they didn't know what the outcome would have been.
It's probably fun for them.
Yeah, they didn't know whether they were going to get away with it, but I mean, it was pretty meticulously planned out. I mean, they put a lot of planning into it to get, you know. But they still took the gamble, you know. They could have been caught by airport security and stuff.
I mean, when a criminal does a crime, it's usually for the rush.
Yeah, but this is...
It's usually what?
For the rush. You get a thrill.
But this is the people,
but it's always a gamble.
This is the people that took over the plane. This isn't the perpetrators. So it's the ruler of this chart is the people that overtook the plane. So these are
the people that overtook the plane, the perpetrators, because they're the ones that flew the plane.
No, they took over the plane. The bad people is the seventh house, which is the perpetrator, and it's represented by Scorpio in this chart, which is Muslims, in the 21st degree, which is foreigners. So this,
but the Muslims are the ones that hijacked and took over the planes and flew it.
Yeah. So the good guys is represented by the people that died that took over the plane. You know, like from the Muslims.
Yeah. Well, they took a gamble too.
Yeah. But that's the only thing I could think of that their fourth house ruler would be in the fifth house, is that they took a gamble by taking over that plane from the hijackers.
Yeah.
Now the hijackers, the perpetrator in this chart, ruled by Pluto, and Pluto sits in the seventh house, which means that they are killers, of course. and they were Muslims. And the 12th degree, which is anybody that kidnaps or hijacks. So that's right in the sign of um, uh, Sagittarius, which is foreigners. So that's accurate. This co-ruler of that is Mars, and it sits in the 8th house of death. So that's what they did, and they did it for money because it's their second house, which is money. So this was all uh, led to their death, of course. Now the Uranus represents plane, sits in the 10th house of reputation. So this is a more accurate chart of a plane causing death. And it's at the 21st degree, which is a big plane. And the co-ruler is Saturn, and Saturn is death in the first house. So that's what happened, is a big plane died, crashed to death. Let's see, the 12th house of secret enemies is in the sign of Aries at 4 degrees, which is Cancer. Cancer is anything to do with your home country. So then this is the 12th house of the people that took over the plane, that was on the plane that took over from the hijackers. So these are the good people's 12th house, which is secret enemies. Their secret enemies is Aries at 4th degree of Cancer, which is their home country. So something in their home country is their secret enemy. And the ruler of their secret enemy went to the 8th house of death. And usually Mars represents military, police, warriors, war, injuries, blood. So this is somebody that was wanting to start a war from our home country. So in this first degree, which is Capricorn, which is our government, which would be government. So our own government was a secret enemy to the good people that took over the plane from the hijackers, the bad people.
So that goes back to what people are saying, is that
our government was involved.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we all know why they want war.
Oil.
Because it brings in the money.
Yep. Money and oil. And oil is represented by Neptune. And Neptune sits in the 10th house of reputation in this chart.
Who is the president in office then?
George Bush.
Oh, that's right, Bush.
Yeah, Bush.
I should go put his name. I'll go put Bush in there. Bush. Hey, Bush.
Put Bush as an asteroid.
Yep, Bush.
You know what they say? I don't know about. You know what they say about birds in the bush?
Two hands in a bush.
Yeah.
How's that saying? Two birds in a bush or some shit?
Two birds in the hand is better than two in the bush or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think one of our worst terrorists. So.
Do what?
Who?
We ended up getting rid of one of our worst terrorists. So.
Supposedly we did, yeah. Somebody said
that.
I
don't think a hanging is fake when you see it on national TV.
Oh, that was Saddam Hussein. The one that they say that orchestrated this was Osama bin Laden.
Well, he's dead too. Yeah.
Bin Laden.
Yeah. Well, we hope. Nah, I think that guy was dead. He looked like he was.
They're both.
Yeah, he looked awful. He is awful. They're both evil. Come on.
But their sons carry it on, you see. That's how they
Yeah.
work. And they had multiple wives and multiple sons.
Yeah, that's so disgusting.
Yeah.
I just
It's
don't
quite
see how.
interesting if you look at them.
Yeah, but do you guys believe in the it takes a village to raise family? I don't.
Well, it takes a village to raise a child, not raise a family.
It
Because
takes a village to raise it. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
well, yeah, because you got
I don't know about that, son.
doctors, teachers. You have so many people that help you
true.
raise a child.
Well, if you want to go technical like that. But I just meant like, I don't know. I think polygamy and all that stuff is just not right. But that's just me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do communal living.
Yeah. We were talking about that last night. It's almost like we were talking about communal living. You know how like when people like have a little commune, I was like, that just reminds me of Jim Jones and and Manson and like all those weirdos that like wanted to start a freaking commune. Can we finish Robbie's chart when ready? Are those the dates and times you put in the? Sorry.
Huh?
I was
Bush sits in the at the. Bush does sit right conjunct the 10th house, the cusp of the. Well, he's in the 11th house, but he's at the cusp of the 10th. So that the 10th house in a country's chart would be the president. So, and it's at the 27th degree, which is the name of the president. So that fits. So, let's see. Robbie's chart, yeah.
Yeah, I've got that info. Have you already done his chart?
Yeah, I think we did it yesterday. We didn't have. Did we not? Oh, hold on.
I took a screenshot of it.
Okay.
Hang on. Hang on. Now I've got to try and find the screenshot. I don't know what I've done with it.
Oh, hi, Stacey.
I don't want to kick myself.
I didn't see.
I don't want to kick myself, but I've got it. Hang on. I took a screenshot. Why is my phone not playing games with me? Hey. I got too many windows open. Hang on. Okay, Robbie Joe.
Okay, hold on.
4 a.m. New Year's Day, 1989. Body found 8:30. So what did you want?
This is far cues, right?
What area is this for? Was this in
Sydney?
What time? Oh, okay. Have you already got it, Sway?
I thought I had it. Let's see.
Last seen 4 a.m. New Year's Day, 1989. Body found 8:30 p.m. 3rd of January, 1989.
Why does? Oh crap! I'm gonna have to do it. Hold on. Okay. You're gonna have to tell me all that. Okay, January 3rd, right?
Do you want the missing date or the found date?
The found.
Yeah, 8:30 p.m., 3rd of January, 1989.
8 p.m.
8:30.
Okay. And this is Sydney. Oh, I didn't change
Oh, my back's giving me grief.
Yeah, okay. $18 Cancer. All right.
You know, I tend to forget I'm on panel. Like when I'm on panel, I start typing in the chat. Like, oh yeah, I'm on panel. What am I doing here?
Yeah, I know. I do that too. I do it too sometimes. You forget that you can just speak.
Right. Hi, Sway.
I think.
What was that?
Hold on 1 second. I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Yeah.
Candyman. Oh God.
Don't say it two more times.
Yeah. That was a scary ass movie. Okay. So this one was at 18 degrees, which is Virgo, in the sign of Cancer. So this was the one that. Oh wait, did we do this one?
I don't think we finished it, or I don't know. Far did we finish it, or did we start it, or where do we get?
I don't think we had the exact time on this one, did we?
No, I don't think we did. But this 8:30 is when he was found. 3rd of
Okay.
January. Yeah.
Because the ruler sits in his first house. So was he? Wait a minute. Did they find him at home?
Far, you'll have to yes or no this one.
Because why would the ruler be in the first house?
Yep. This is Robbie Joe Coltier. We started only with a date. I got you the time now. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
was he
We
the
do
one that
so
was
many,
found?
we get muddled up.
Was he found at home?
No,
Frank Hugh?
No.
Okay, because this has the ruler sitting in his first house. And it's a sign of Cancer. I wonder if that could be like when they found him and he was bloated, maybe. The co-ruler is Sun, and the Sun sits in his sixth house. Oh, was this the one that he was had the car in the ravine?
In the water? Car? Water?
No, it was in a ditch.
Oh, ravine. Oh, okay.
No. That was the one we did with Brittany, right?
I don't know. We do so many, it's hard because we get it confused. Trying to remember.
Wait, we just did this last night. You goofball. No, the other night.
Cleaned
I
up
know.
in water.
I'm
Okay. All right.
Oh, right. Okay, got ya.
Okay.
That's
why.
right.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
his first, the ascendant ruler is sitting in his first house, and it's Cancer, and Cancer represents water. Okay. So that. All right. And it's at the 29th degree of Leo. So it's getting ready. So it was getting ready to change into Leo. And the ruler of Leo is in the 6th house. In the sign of, or in the 12th degree of Pisces in Capricorn. So that is where he tied up. And that was with a brick, right? They put a brick or rock or something on him. Because Capricorn represents brick and rock.
I think she said he had concrete or something on him. Something like that.
Cement?
Yeah. Oh, she just said yeah. Cement. Oh.
This one has a freaking
chains all around him, hands cuffed, cement boots. Yeah.
So the perpetrator is at 18 degrees, which is Virgo of Capricorn. So this is somebody that was probably older. Definitely somebody that was probably dark skinned. 18 degrees is Virgo. So some kind of a worker. See, the ruler is in the 9th house of this chart. So did you say this was the one with the mafia? Was there thoughts that this was the mafia?
I don't know if yes he is.
Yep.
Is the
Yep.
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So this is the so the perpetrator's got Venus, Neptune, and Uranus in there. So there was at least 3 other people involved in this. Venus again is money. Neptune is drugs. Uranus means it was see, this is where they thought it was an accident, or where I thought it was an accident, but this could, I guess, mean that it was more of a like it wasn't like a spontaneous type thing. Like it wasn't a hit, like a planned hit. It was just something that happened.
Mr. Don Carrazza, is he the
probably
possible perpetrator? Or yeah.
So this guy owns an airplane or a private airplane. Oh shit, what do you call it? He runs drugs in through planes. Perpetrator does. Did they?
Yeah.
Did they find him? Yeah, was they by chance running drugs in through an airport? Yep. All right.
Yep, he has planes.
That's what I thought. So this guy was big. This guy was a big guy. This guy was big time. Big time.
Yeah, he runs drugs.
He's in with the government also. Like the government leaves him alone. Um, they make money off
So
of
did the
him.
victim did the victim rip him off or owe him money or
Let's
he scared your
see.
town? Damn.
Third house. He was running his mouth. So the guy that got killed was running his mouth. So he must have. He must have went and snitched, or they suspected him of snitching, because the third house of his third house is Venus, and it sits in the perpetrator's first house, and it's conjunct Neptune, which means that they thought he was snitching, and he's in between. Let's see, Neptune, the ruler. Yeah, his third house sits in between, or is on the outside of Uranus, and so he must have seen a drug deal go down, and they thought he would snitch, or he did snitch.
Locals were okay.
My
We
guess,
knew where we stood. Outsiders were taken out. He saw something he shouldn't have. And did he talk? He must have.
he
Or
must
they
have
thought he was
talked.
going to
They
talk.
thought he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So it's also the 10th house. So this mobster definitely is known, and he's big time money. He's a banker. He finances a lot of shit around that area. Um.
Oh, he was only 17, fire? Oh. Damn. Getting
Yeah,
in
that's
too
what sucks
deep.
about. Yeah.
Don't talk in this town. Damn.
His second house of money is in Leo. Oh yeah, yep. He was hired. He was hired to run the. This boy was a money runner. So what they would do, this kid is hired, recruited to run money back and forth, and so he must have witnessed something that they did not want him to know about. So, oh, that sucks.
They took him out before he had a chance to talk, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like he made some good money off of this, though. Looks like he'd been doing it for a while. Oh, shit. He
He owned
killed
the whole
someone.
main street and more. So he would have had a lot of people in his pocket.
They were grooming him to be a hitter, to be the guy that does the hits. Yeah, he got a little too cocky. He must have, oh, you know what's really bad about this mobster guy, the perpetrator? He's also an informant. Which a lot of the mobs, a lot of them are. A lot of them have the cops in their pocket.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And there's a lot of dirty cops too. Remember Roger Rogerson? Roger Rogerson? They were all dirty too. Like in Melbourne and stuff back in the day. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, this kid was definitely working for the mob. He worked for them. Oh, damn. It's too bad you have to get involved in shit like that.
Yeah, especially when you're that young, you don't realize the repercussions of what, you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't have had a clue how serious it was, like, what to him, it would have just been like, I can make some good money.
Yeah, but this guy didn't. The perpetrator didn't get. He's in. Is he in jail? 'Cause I don't. It doesn't.
What happened to the Mr. Carrazza? Oh, Mr. Dawn. The Dawn. The Dawn Carrazza.
The Don. The Don Corleone.
Isn't that convenient? His name was Dawn. My granddad's father's name. My
Yep,
granddad's
he
name
died.
was
I
Dawn.
was just gonna say that.
No.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say he did
He
not go to
never
prison.
ever got jailed. Wow.
Yep.
You know what he died of?
Drug overdose.
The Asians moved in with substances. Okay. So after he died, they
heart
moved
attack.
in.
He must have died of a heart attack.
You don't. Far doesn't know what he died of, but yeah.
Yeah.
He probably ate too well.
Yeah, this kid was wrong time, wrong place at the wrong time.
That's sad.
It's sad, but you gotta think of it this way though, too. He had already, like, they were training him to, or indoctrinating him to kill. Like this, if they hadn't have thought that he had witnessed something, that he would have been the next up in the line of,
Yeah. He would have been.
So in a way, it may have saved a lot of people's lives. I mean, I know it's sad
she
to say that.
thinks she heard it was a heart attack.
Yeah, it looked like it was a heart attack.
He probably ate really well. A few clogged arteries or something.
Or somebody slipped him something.
Or too much stress. Imagine that being that, like having that as a job. Oh my God.
I mean, that's just like these swindlers, these hustlers and shit. Every day, first thing you wake up thinking about, or when you go to bed, you're thinking about how to swindle to get money. Like, wouldn't that suck? I'd much rather go to work and
ate, drank, and rooted well. Hey, sorry.
I said I'd much rather go to work and fucking work and know where my paycheck's coming from than sit there and swindle and worry about it 24/7.
Yeah, I think you have to be that right type of person to be able to, to like manage like a criminal syndicate, like
not even manage, just the people that do the jobs, Ugh.
Yeah.
That's why you don't want to be a hustler.
I know.
Hell no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it.
It's like being a used car salesman. You got to lie.
It's just like working on commission. Screw that. I was a telemarketer. That was bad enough. And let me tell you, the people that I worked with in that telemarketing job, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
They could say just about anything. I mean, and there's times that I really thought they believed the shit that they were saying. And they could sell like you wouldn't believe. And I'm over here going, this product sucks. Like, I don't want to tell them to buy it. Like, that just made me feel bad.
Yeah. That was a family business. He was born into it. So that makes sense.
He was going to grow
That's
up
normally
to
how
be
these things go. Yeah.
And I hate to be, because he was a kid, I understand, but in the long run, we probably, them taking him out saved other people, maybe.
Yeah, I bet far.
Yeah, oh yeah. Um, I know a guy that's out in California that um his boss is Asian, and he says it's worse than what anybody could possibly imagine working for a boss.
Wow.
Uh, Anybody else got some?
No, I've got nothing today. Sorry, I'm just.
Hold on. I might have something.
Oh, those new things that happened today, Pedro?
Yeah, that I was gonna see if there was a time on that. A man, okay, in New Hampshire.
Okay.
He hold on. I tried to pull
Yeah,
it
that'd
up.
be fine for our queue. Sorry. Okay. Let me go find a space so I can make room for some more.
So, what are you doing? Are you doing something now?
No, go ahead.
I'm trying to see if I can get the time. Because there's a man who shot wife and son multiple times before dying on bridge between Maine and New Hampshire.
Oh, jeez.
But nobody knows why.
Mental health. An object.
So let me see if I can find the time in the article.
I'm just going to mute and lay back for a bit because my back is spasming out. So I've just taken some ibuprofen. Yeah, seized up yesterday. I'm feeling my age. So I'll just be listening.
So the police shot the man and killed him, right? So do
Yeah.
you want that time?
Yeah.
Do you do it for that time?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 10:54 a.m.
10:54 a.m.
And it was today.
Oh.
And it's Troy, New Hampshire.
Troy?
Yeah. I'm trying to mute in between my coughing. So if I all of a sudden mute, that's why.
Okay.
It gets
Is
worse.
it Troy Hill? Oh, why did I put New Jersey?
I'm not in New Jersey.
You're not in New Jersey anymore?
Or ever.
Well, only my favorite people come from New Jersey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So you'll have to move to New Jersey to be my favorite now.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I
New
guess
Hampshire, right?
Yeah, New Hampshire.
What the hell? Where's it at?
Trent, Weston.
Did you say Trent or Troy?
Troy. Sorry, I was reading the article out loud.
Yeah, it doesn't. Why is there not a New Hampshire? Is there somewhere else that it could be? No, it's
Um,
right here, New Hampshire. Duh. Okay. I have my glasses on, so I can't see.
I was gonna say it could be in because it's a highway bridge connecting Maine and New Hampshire, but the town in New Hampshire would be Troy, New Hampshire.
Okay. Okay, so this has a 1 degree ascendant sign, which is Aries, which would be a gun, and a sign of Scorpio, which is something underhanded, something hidden, um, jealousy.
Well,
Um,
hidden might be because the son was hidden in the car and the mom was hidden at the house.
okay. So then the ruler is Pluto, and Pluto sits in the 3rd house of car. Um, in the sign of Aquarius. So this is like it's random, but it's craziness. So it's all this pandemonium going on. Um, let's see, Uranus sits in the 7th house. So the perpetrator is 1 degree of Taurus. Did you say it was a man, right, that killed the people?
Yeah.
So was he a big dude, like fat guy?
I can try to see if I can find this picture.
Looks like they may have been separated or getting a divorce.
Could be why he shot her. Oh,
Yep.
it doesn't show a picture of him. Let me see if I can find. I mean, Trent, listen. I keep saying Troy because the town. I'm not finding him.
Well, this could either mean that this could be for money. This could be maybe they're getting divorced and there was a fight over money. Because Uranus sits in his 1st house, so it means that he was nuts to begin with. But it also could be that they were separated or getting ready to get divorced because the 4th house is the ruler of, or it's in Aquarius. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus sits in his 7th house, or his 1st house, the perpetrator's 1st house. So it looks like there was trouble in the home anyway. Yep, and it's conjunct his 8th house, or his 2nd house of money. So there must have been talk of a divorce and money problems, or she was going to take him, or he thought she was going to take him to the cleaners. You said there was a son involved in this too?
Yeah, an 8-year-old.
Five. Did he die too? Did the boy die? PJ?
Oh, I didn't know I was muted. Yes, multiple gunshot wounds.
Okay, yeah, because her co-ruler was in the eighth house of death, and the boy's co-ruler is in the eighth house of death. And the sign of Gemini means more than one, so more than one gunshots. Hers was at the 26 degrees, which is Cancer, so she must have had gunshots to her chest and her abdomen. The boy must have had gunshots to his abdomen, lower part of his, because it's at 18 degrees, which is Virgo, and that's usually the intestines. Oh, that's just heartbreaking. Were these four? Was these people not American?
Their last name was Weston.
Oh, that sounds American. That's weird. So the chart's ninth house, which would be foreigners, higher education. Maybe they were religious. Do you know if they were religious?
They could have been. There's not really that much background on them quite yet. There was a standoff today on the bridge.
Oh, okay. That's why the perpetrator's ascendant signs in Taurus. Taurus represents bridge at 1 degree, so he shot him on the bridge. Standoff. Let's see.
Yeah, sorry guys, it is very horrible. I get the bad cases. I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, oh my god, I just put the worst case on. It
I wonder.
took quite a few state troopers to take him down. So he could have been big.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah, this looks like they had a. His ruler is in the 11th house, so he was trying to get this on. He was trying to make it so that it was on social media. So he wanted to go. He wanted to get his name out there. What a creep. So this was all for, well, not all, but if he was gonna take him out, he wanted this to be like his name to be out there.
Yeah.
What, like infamous?
Yeah.
A lot of things are like that out here in New England. Like people want to be known, for what they're doing. Yeah, New Hampshire is an evil place. I don't recommend coming here. It makes you pretty bitter, I guess. Not bitter, but sad. A lot of sad things happen out here. They lived in a nice townhouse and everything. Like, from the pictures I saw of where they found the wife.
Oh man.
Because what he
How
did
old was
is,
the boy?
oh sorry, 8 years old.
Oh.
Oh, so he's dead too.
Yeah,
So they're all dead.
they're all dead.
Mm-hmm.
let's see something. His 8th house would be in the sign of Scorpio, which is river, and he was found in the river.
Yep. Hold on, the dad?
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, after the police took him down.
Yep, so the mom, the dad, and the son all died.
Mm-hmm.
What a shame.
Yeah, the police are really afraid that, like, they are the ones that shot the child, but it wasn't them. It was from the father's gun. Because they're like, because they didn't know there was a child in the car. Because
Oh, right. Okay. So he.
They did shoot at the car?
No, they shot at him because he was on the bridge with a gun. And he had called the police on himself because he shot his wife. And they didn't know that he had a child in the car. But he already had shot his child before.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Oh,
Little innocent boy had nothing to
fucking
do with
piece
it.
of shit.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Yeah. That sucks. It really
Yeah,
sucks.
And I can't find the kidnapping that happened today.
Oh shit, there was a kidnapping too?
Yeah, where I live in Manchester, like 20 minutes from my house.
Well,
but I think they solved it pretty quickly because it's not on like the news. But I know it was like people that knew each other.
Jesus.
Yeah. I live in a pretty awesome place.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Farah. I hope you got some good locks on your doors there.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'd be scared shitless, especially with teenage kids.
Yeah.
So do they have to walk to school?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's like down the hill from my house.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I was checking something out.
Hold on. Oh, I found the.
Okay. Hey, FarQ, you want to save yours for tomorrow night? Or, wait, when am I supposed to go live? Shit, I don't even remember. What is today? Damn.
Today's Friday.
I said it for Saturday, I think, didn't I? I don't remember now. The 31st, tomorrow, right? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that tomorrow because I know the chart for Jesus won't be that long.
Are you doing Jesus' chart tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah, but I already put down on the, excuse me, on the description that we're not having any religious debates. So you guys, my mods have all the authority to boot out whoever that tries to start shit. This is tomorrow's charts just to prove that Jesus walked the earth. It's not to prove which denomination of Christianity is the right one.
Right.
So we're not going to argue with anybody. We're not like if our infamous Scorpio comes in and tries to boot him. Well, he's blocked anyway, but boot him if he gets in.
Right.
Because we're not gonna do a religious debate. I just think it was interesting because oh yes, happy birthday, Far. There's so many people that go through the Bible and try to, because we all know that Jesus wasn't born on Christmas, December 25th. We all know that.
Nuh-uh. No, just kidding.
Are you sure Santa's real?
Right? Santa's real.
Yeah, Santa's real. Jeez.
Presents from him every year. Just wrecking my hopes and dreams, guys.
But the closest...
See, I thought of a really good murder mystery too that we can do.
Okay. But yeah, this chart's probably the most accurate that I've ever been able to find on the descriptions and but that's why I think it's kind of fascinating, because if you think about it, like actually find proof that somebody that is classified as Jesus actually walked, the earth. Like, I just find that so fascinating. I think it would be awesome to go like over to Jerusalem and all that and just even stand in some of the spots that they say he was at. Yes, there is a Saint Nicholas.
I had to put my 2 cents in. Sorry. It was killing me.
We'll save that for Jesus night.
Okay.
You say that for tomorrow.
You will just have to happy birthday me again tomorrow. Okay, fine. No worries. We'll give you happy birthdays all week.
Doxy's the chef of the house, and she'll bake you a cake.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you that Boston mud cake.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I made a good Mississippi mud cake back in the day.
My mom makes a really
I make good
fudge hot sundae lava cake.
Oh my god, that sounds extremely decadent.
It is. You have to have like vanilla ice cream or something like that to eat with it because it's so rich.
She keeps teasing us with ice cream,
We have to have the ice cream,
right? Ice cream cures everything.
Yeah.
Where?
Yep. Well, I had frozen yogurt last night because I'm trying to be good.
Ooh, frozen yogurt.
I had mango and passion fruit frozen yogurt. I like frozen yogurt though. It's good. It's tangy. You want all of that? It's making, honestly, just to, when we start talking like about food like this, my stomach starts to rumble. It literally does. Like I start salivating. I'm on a wheat-free diet. I'm trying to
the store and get some ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, Fuss. I know. It's like I want to go raid the cupboards now, and I know there's nothing in there to raid. Shit. It's because I'm trying to be good and not have like those snacky foods in the house, but
shoot, we can't.
1:30, you're getting hungry.
It's hard to afford snacks around, anymore.
Oh God.
Oh, I know. Like snacks used to be really cheap, like just junk food. And like it's just not anymore. Like I used to have bags and bags of snacks for Stan, and like now it's like we run out of snacks every week because I just can't afford them.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
it seems
well,
like
you're gonna have to make yourself like a grilled cheese or something like that.
it seems like buying bread's like cheaper than buying like snacks or something.
Oh, it is. Oven fried potato. Like oven fries, like that you cook in the oven, like fries
Yeah.
that you cook in the
French fries?
oven. They are like we have half of our freezer is like just full of oven fries because they're like the cheapest things you can buy is like fried potatoes and
Yeah.
bread.
I like
That's
taking
pretty
those
much
fried
what people
potatoes.
are eating.
I like taking those fried potatoes
Okay.
and cooking up some caramelized onions and then put some milk gravy on it.
That sounds nice. Milk gravy. We don't make that here, but it sounds nice. It's like a white sauce. I guess it's like a
Yeah.
white sauce because that's what we call it here. Like you make a roux and
and
add
pepper. Yep.
yeah, and you can add bacon grease or something to make it a bit more
Oh
flavor
yeah.
tasty. Yeah.
Yep. And I used to hate it on biscuits because my grandma, she's from the South, was from the South, and she always made biscuits and gravy when we went to her house. And I hated the gravy. I don't know why, but I didn't like it. Probably because my grandma also let us have jelly on the biscuits, and so I'd rather have the jelly than the gravy. But now I just like crave the milk gravy and biscuits.
What's white sauce?
It's basically a milk gravy.
Like
Isn't
a
it?
roux, you make a roux like a bechamel.
Yeah.
And then instead of adding stock, you add milk.
Milk.
Instead of yeah.
I can
Yeah.
picture
Biscuits
white
and gravy.
gravy. I don't know. That just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, white gravy. Yeah.
We make brown gravy out of like if you roast your meat and then you use
Yeah.
the drippings and you add flour and then you add like vegetable stock or whatever you've got there.
Yep.
Yeah.
White gravy. I don't know.
We used to have the brown gravy on our mashed potatoes at school. Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Yeah. We have it on like our roast meat and roast vegetables or whatever. Like if you roast a bit of meat or something.
Jelly
But
is
a lot of
jam.
people just use packet stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
we always say jelly. We say mayonnaise for Miracle Whip. We call it mayonnaise. When I grew up, we never had the real mayonnaise because my mom didn't like real mayonnaise.
Well, there's two different things. There's mayonnaise and Miracle Whip. They're two
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, but we always called the Miracle Whip mayonnaise. We're like mayonnaise. That's what we just called it mayonnaise.
I don't even know. We don't even get Miracle Whip. I don't even know what the hell that shit is. Like, what's it made out of?
It tastes
gross.
It's a dressing. It's a salad dressing. It's basically a salad dressing. But it's just like mayonnaise, except it's sweeter.
What's a
and they call it it's a meat.
Hold on.
Bars roasting a shank.
Isn't that lamb?
Yeah, it depends, but like it could be a lamb or a hogget or something. Oh, I love shank. Oh, it's so good. So my favorite bit of meat.
That's what I was thinking earlier when we were talking about Shanksville, Pennsylvania. I was like shank from the jail.
Yeah.
It's like the hock, the bottom bit of the leg.
Yep. Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
I love lamb chops. I love lamb.
That's all I could think of when I saw shank. I'm like, what is she cooking a knife?
I used to watch those.
We have the best lamb.
They do those cooking shows on TV, and they'd roast those lambs low and slow, and then they'd take them out, and then they'd let it rest, and then they'd cut it up, and then they'd dunk it in some mint jelly. And I was like, oh, I really want to taste that sometime. And I tried it, and I was like, oh my God, this is so delicious.
Yeah. I like those weird cuts of meat, you know, like the beef cheek. Beef cheek is really nice too if you braise it. Just melts in your mouth.
My ex-husband's family eats what's it called? Shit. Pig brains. What's it called? Head cheese.
Ew.
Oh God, I've never heard of that term. Head cheese. Oh,
Yeah,
no, we don't do
You
brains.
boil the
I don't do
pig's brain, and then you mix it with oatmeal
Put it in
and
jelly.
something else.
We don't
Oh,
do that in
Jesus.
my parts.
Yeah.
I have very picky eaters
Yeah.
in my house, so we eat regular food.
Yeah, regular.
Yeah, I never heard of.
Yeah, we have the best lamb.
Yeah, I never heard of that before I moved here. Of course, my ex-husband eats pancakes with cottage cheese and molasses on it. Ugh.
Oh God. Yeah, I love pork rinds. You know
Yeah.
that. What are the Mexican? How do they say it in Spanish? Chicharrones or chicharrones or something like that? Chicharrones or yeah, it's like the crunchy pork rinds. Oh my God, I'd break my teeth for those things. Like
Cracklins.
seriously.
They
The crackling.
sometimes call them cracklins.
I did a pork roast last week, and my son was just like in heaven. I crackled it all up. I don't eat the pork meat, just the rind. Yeah.
The pork? What?
Yeah,
I love pork meat.
I love pork. Oh, yummy.
Yeah.
Pork roast. Pork
I
butt.
ate most of it myself.
Pork chop.
Okay, my stomach's starting to rumble now. This is bad. Like it's getting real
Ham
bad.
hocks.
Like I'm feeling sick. Oh, ham hock is good too. Yum, ham hock. Oh man. Do you know what I'm eating for dinner? Falafel. Like friggin' vegetarian. I'm on vegetarian tonight. Falafel. It's like broad beans that are all minced up with like onion and spices and stuff, and you make them into patties.
Ooh.
Mm.
You know it's
Ronda bacon.
Now,
Oh,
you
you
know what
eat
I
the
want now? God dang it. Now I want some crab patties.
What?
I want some pork
Krabby
rinds.
Patties like SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Krabby patties. Yeah. Crab cakes, like you mean? Like crab cakes?
Yeah.
Oh, I might go to the sushi shop. I'm allowed that because I'm doing wheat free at the moment. So I'm gonna might go get me some sushi.
Yeah, sushi, yummy.
I've got a sushi place just around the corner. It only takes me like a couple of minutes to get there. Listen to us. I'm like, all right, I'm out of here now. You can hear the car.
You hear me driving off. I didn't shut the live down, and you hear me at McDonald's.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Right, I'm off. See you later.
A large decaffeinated
No, but that
coffee
just
with
gave me a really good
organic
idea. I might go treat myself to some sushi while my son's not here.
Oh, yeah. That's
So I have to get there before they shut.
That's just rude.
Sorry. It's my Saturday night off. Big party animal. I'm going to go get me some sushi.
Well, guys, I appreciate everyone being here.
Thank you, everybody.
Come in tomorrow. Bring all your info far that you're going to do for tonight. We'll do it tomorrow. Also, and then we'll do your. What'd you say you had, Doxy?
Oh, I had a murder mystery, like an an old murder mystery. Yeah, it's a true, true story, but they still don't know exactly who the murderer is. So, like, I'd like to look in this chart and see if we can figure it out.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I love that.
Well, that sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Brittany, for being here. I think Rowdy was in here earlier. Stacy's mom.
And Jim.
Jim. Yes, we are so glad to see Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, and my favorite PJ.
Oh, yep, my favorite PJ.
Favorite PJ. Yeah.
Yep. Her
The
favorite
favorite. She's the bloody favorite.
PJ.
Can't forget PJ. She's the favorite.
I take a little. I hear a little hint of jealousy in there, Doxy. Is it
Yeah.
true? What?
She'll
Is
know
it
if I'm sending her up the garden paths far. She'll know if it's fake.
true?
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
Brittany.
she sends me up the path of fakeness. You know what she's gonna get?
Yeah. Big swift kick up
She's
the
gonna get.
ass.
She's gonna get a whole hour of Benny Keys dancing.
Oh jeez.
Shit. And she's gonna like force my eyes to stay open. I'll
That's
just
right.
like burn my retinas out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go tell her son she went and had sushi. Then I'm gonna tell Stan she went and had sushi without him. That'll do it.
Oh
for
my
her.
god. She's gonna ruin my life. I'm done for. So vindictive. What a bitch.
Oh, clockwork
Yeah, the
orange.
clockwork orange.
That used to be my old password.
Like what?
That's a freaking weird movie, man. Like when I finally got to watch it, like I was like, what the actual frick? Okay, right. We better say goodbye.
Yep.
Bye,
All
guys.
right. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow night.
Good night.
Bye.